I used to be deathly afraid of public speaking. I actually felt like it would be the end of the world if you asked me to go up on stage right now and to speak to like even like 50 people. I would think like, do I have to talk to all of these people at the same time simultaneously? Like, is there another option? But through having this fear of public speaking, it really hindered me from taking opportunities to express myself and opportunities to progress in my life. I was unable to show my love for the people I care about most in public because I was so afraid of what others might think. As we are social animals, the need to connect is crucial for us, and because of this innate behavior that we have this need or feeling to be accepted by others, which starts with our parents. In an article by Laure, that was wrong. That was definitely, I didn't say that right. It'll probably be spelled somewhere here, but this PhD researcher from King's College said that it is shown that if a parent shows a negative reaction to something that they perceive as failure to their kid, the more the kid will associate that negative feeling to whatever they failed at. So they will end up viewing failure as a consequence rather than anything other than that. So because we have been conditioned to dislike failure, we often don't try things that we assume that we might fail in. But what this does, this negatively affects our growth as human beings because we're unwilling to test the bounds of our abilities. Understanding failure is where growth is created. It's where it's made. If you're not going to fail now, you're definitely going to fail later. Knowing when you fail and how to cultivate it is extremely important. Knowing how to use failure as a tool rather than seeing it as a negative experience, it can be one of the most valuable and insightful moments for you that could probably give you more progress than any other tool or concept or quick hack. I will teach you to cultivate the power of failure. Ask yourself where this fear might be coming from. Is it from your childhood or from a past experience? Why are you afraid of creating that social media account? Is it because you're afraid that other people might find out and make fun of you for it? Ask yourself, get deep, Okay, so now that you've analyzed where this fear is coming from, you now have to realize we must now alter how we view this fear. We have to break the barrier that we put on our abilities. You can do this by proving it to yourself. Action. This is where you will prove it to yourself. I do this in two phases, the creation phase and the reflection phase. Creation phase. You are going to pick something that you have been putting off because you are afraid to do it, like that new music project that you wanted to do, or that business that you wanted to start, or anything that you've been fearing. That is what you're going to pick. Usually it's good to write this down on paper for clarity. Now that you have figured out what you're going to do, you're going to create a simple project for this. This simple project should take you no more than 5 minutes to an hour of your time a day. Keep it very minimal, very simple, something that you can do, Then you simply just have to do it. That's how you actually get things done, by actively doing them. Too much over analyzing will cause you analysis paralysis, and you just simply won't get it done in the first place because you're just going to overwhelm yourself. So instead of creating that whole entire song in one day, break it up into increments of time. For example, Monday, you could probably just start by thinking of some ideas of what you want for your song in the first place. And then Tuesday, probably make up the lyrics for that song, or, find the beat for this song, whatever you like to start with. But the point is, you want to just get started and not to plan too much for this reflection phase. So after you've completed your new project, you are actually going to now, I don't know, do whatever you want, publish it, put it out there, whatever, accomplish it. And after you've done this, you're not going to reflect on it. Did you learn anything from this experience? How can you improve upon this? What other things can I do to improve this thing? Asking questions like these is great for your improvement and progress in whatever it is that you are now doing. You can write these things down somewhere just so you can have it there and go back to it when you need. Cultivating failure can actually become very difficult if you're always stuck on the overthinking and overplanning of the process itself, which is hindering you. So if you have trouble with that, I think you should watch this video next to help you. Over time, doing these steps and increasing the threshold of your bounds, you will be able to disprove your once believed notion of failure. You will also be able to express yourself with more authenticity and pursue your life's purpose. Learning to cultivate failure can help you achieve beyond your goal. And remember, the cost of being wrong is less than the cost of doing nothing.